What's going on, guys? Back again with another one talking about health, wealth, happiness, getting money, getting success, getting wealthy, getting rich, all the finer things in life, right? So when it comes to creating your best life, those who are going to make it out, you have to wake up. Those who have made it out have woken up. They've realized the game. They've realized the play. And a lot of people, they stay asleep their entire lives. They are NPCs their entire lives. Now, the one way to wake up, right? One of the easiest ways, or I guess it might just be the only way to wake up, is you must become an observer of your own life. You must take yourself outside of your body and observe you playing the game, right? When you start observing your life, when you start becoming aware of everything, right? Actually paying attention in your life to what you're doing, what's going on, what other people are doing, you start to wake up and you start to see the game for what it is. Society has programmed us to be worker slaves. It just is what it is. And it programs you from a young age, right? Ever since we're kids, this is why they want you in the public school education system. It is a programming tool for the matrix, for society. And I do believe that, I don't think it's in America, but there's other countries outside of America, they won't even let you homeschool your kids. They have to program your kids, right? You have to let the state program your kids. And so what do I mean by this, right? Right today, as we're adults, majority of us have jobs if we're not making money on the side or doing our own things. We still get the same things in our jobs, right? You'll work hard, right? You'll bust your butt. You'll come in early and you'll stay late and you're giving your all to your job. And what does your job do for you after that? They give you pizza. They'll bring in some cheese pizza or some pepperoni pizza. Oh, here's some pizza for your hard work. Here's lunch. Where else did they do that at? Where else do we see that out? In kindergarten, in school, you complete a project, your class gets a pizza party. Nothing, it's like, when you realize this, it's like nothing changes. Another thing, right? Everybody's working hard, they're busting their butts at work, and what do you get if you beat somebody else out on a project or you do more hard work than somebody else? You get an Employee of the Month certificate, and people are like championing these things, like, oh my God, I just won Employee of the Month, or I just got such and such of the quarter, I just got, the last 6 months, I'm the best employee at the job, and everybody's clapping, and they're all, cheering on, and even your other coworkers are like, man, if I work hard next time, I can get the Employee of the Month certificate. Again, think about that. When we were kids in kindergarten, when you would get like honor roll certificate and your mom would put it on the fridge, it's like nothing ever changes. I was like, hey, you want to show me that I'm doing a good job? How about you pay me more? How about you give me a bag? How about you, allow me to make more money so then I can put that and fund my investments. I can fund my my other things that I want to do in my life outside of the job to where I don't have to be here too much anymore. Why don't you stop giving me monthly pieces of paper that mean absolutely crap and cold cheese pizza? How about that? It's like, and the people champion this, right? And again, it's the NPCs, they keep the system continuing. Once you've been programmed, and the people that never become aware, they just continue the programming, right? They'll become a manager at the job, and now they're like, oh, all I got to do is bring in cheese pizza and give them, write them up a monthly award, and they'll keep working harder. And it works. And the slaves fall for it, and the NPCs fall for it, and they work harder for that thing. They're on the treadmill, chasing the carrot that's attached to a stick. Come on. And then one of them gets it, and now the rest of them are like, man, if I just work harder. It's like, it's so crazy when you start to see this stuff, when you start to become aware of your life. And you're like, no more, man, no more. I'm getting off the treadmill. But again, in order to wake up, in order to see these things, you must become aware. You just have to start taking aware and becoming an observer in your own life. Look at yourself like you're playing a game. Observe, okay, I'm doing this. These people are doing this. Does that sound right? You have to become an observer in your own life. It's the only way that you're going to break out. And you're like, you know what? I'm not doing that anymore. Wait a minute. I'm working hard at my job. I'm working hard at my life. I'm busting my butt. But if I can provide value to other human beings, like I can make even more money at the job, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can work hard on something that I love, that I want to do, and my income can be unlimited, compared to if I work hard here and I get cheese pizza and monthly pieces of paper that don't improve my life, and I'm still stressing out, and there's no more healthcare benefits, and there's no more pensions, and then at any moment they can let me go. And it's like, man, and I'm not saying to quit your job and this is all crap or whatever, right? I'm saying to be an observer in your life. Use the job, right? Go in, do your job, do it to the best of your abilities, and get the heck out of there and go work on yourself. Go work on your own crafts. Go work on your own skills. Go become valuable in your own ways in life to where you can serve other human beings and get out of that lane, right? You can get off the hamster wheel. You can get off the treadmill continuously chasing carrots on a stick. And it took me a long time, right? It took me 10 years. From like 2010 to 2020, and then I woke up and I'm like, I'm done on the hamster wheel. I'm done chasing the carrot on the stick. I started to become an observer in my own life. I fell for it too, right? I'm not special. I'm nobody different. But that's where it all is. You must wake up and become an observer in your own life. You must wake up and become aware, and then you'll start seeing the world for what it is. You'll start seeing the games, the tricks that they play. Right? How nothing ever changes. Even when it comes to, the public education system, it prepares you for prison. Right? If you've ever seen the picture, the school bus is yellow, the prison bus is white. The school lunchroom with the chairs that are connected to the table are the same ones in the prison mess hall. The classrooms with no windows are the same as the prison. Like, it's the same thing, man. They program you to be a good slave for your job, for prison. They get you used to it. So you're just like, oh yeah, this is just the way it's supposed to be. I know I'm doing a good job because I'm doing what I'm told. I'm doing what I'm programmed to do. You got to wake up from that, man. That's the only way you're going to get free. It's the only way you're going to become sovereign, is you must start becoming aware and becoming an observer in your own life. Because I'm telling you, like, once you start doing that, you can start creating your own heaven on earth. Like, you don't have to wait for another life for the heaven. Like, I think I heard somebody say, we live in a universe, and each individual lives in their own universe. That's why it's called a universe. It's your universe. And there are people out here that are living heaven on earth, and there are other people out here that are living hell on earth. And they just can't figure out why they can't get ahead, or why they're scraping by, or they live in lack, or they live in poverty, or they just keep working hard at the job, but nothing ever goes right. You must become an observer in your own life. You must become aware of the games that are being played. And once you realize this, again, we never get mad. That's the whole thing that I want to stress when I'm doing these videos. We never get mad. We see the play, we see the game, and we pivot, right? I hate seeing people crash out on TikTok when they realize that the system, oh my God, it's a scam, oh my God. Like, I hate that so much. Don't get mad. We wake up, we pivot, right? We keep our cool, calm, collected. We become an observer. We become aware of the game, and we figure out how to win it. We figure out how we can pivot and how we can win. And, and this is when a lot of people will say, well, if everybody wakes up, who's going to keep the stuff going, right? Who's going to take out the trash, and everybody's not going to wake up. There are going to be people that watch this video and say, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. This is crap. I'm out of here. But the ones that know, the ones that realize, you'll get out and you don't have to worry about it. Everybody's not going to want to wake up. Everybody's so plugged in that they're not even going to believe that you can wake up. They're just going to be like, this is life. I'm supposed to struggle. I'm supposed to work hard. I'm supposed to just keep grinding away at this job. And one day, maybe one day, my life will be great. But that's not how it works. You must be aware. You must be an observer in your own life. Figure out the game. Figure out how you can win at it, right? And again, it's just becoming sovereign. It's just figuring out what skills you have, what talents you have, and how you can leverage those and help other human beings. We're not taking advantage of anybody. We're not selling scams. We're helping. We're becoming more valuable to more human beings. The more valuable you become to other human beings, the more energy they will give you back, which is money, right? And you do that on a long enough time scale. Of course, this doesn't happen overnight. You do that on a long enough time scale, you're out. You freed yourself. Boom. And then you can take yourself and teach your kids so they never even have to get programmed like that in the first place. And you get out. Everybody has to free themselves. Everybody has to become everybody has to become an observer and aware in their own lives to get themselves out. But yeah, man, that's how it's done. You must become aware. You must become aware. You must become an observer in your own life. Look at yourself like you're playing a video game. Take yourself out of your own body and watch yourself play the game. Watch yourself how you interact with other people. And you'll start noticing everything else in society, how it's all just there to keep you trapped, there to keep you down. And they'll give you things that we've gotten since childhood, in adulthood, and now we're still celebrating those same things, right? You're a grown person getting an Employee of the Month certificate. What are you going to do, put it on your fridge? like, just like when you were a kid and your mom hung it up on the fridge and you were happy then and you're happy now. You got to wake up, people. And that starts with becoming an observer and aware of your own life, right? Start taking account. Start looking around. Just observing, right? Sit back and watch the way you live. Watch the way other people live and move. And you'll start to wake up. So yeah, man, I'm going to go ahead and leave that one right there. Go ahead and hit a like and subscribe if you're still in here. And I'll catch you beautiful people on the next one. Peace.